Beatles to the Buzzcocks, from the Hollies to the Stone Roses, local boy Alexi Sale takes us on a magical mystery tour around the music of Granada.
Tutti frutti, oh Rudy, tutti frutti, oh Rudy, tutti frutti, oh Rudy, tutti frutti, oh Rudy, tutti frutti, oh Rudy. I want bum, got a gal named Sue. She knows just what to do. Got a gal named Sue. She knows just what to do. She knows how to love me, yes indeed. You don't know what to do. Tutti frutti, oh Rudy. Tutti frutti, oh Rudy, woo! Tutti frutti, oh Rudy. Tutti frutti, oh Rudy. Tutti frutti, oh Rudy. I want babaloo mapala, woo!
Little Richard there, big talent, rock and roll, Chip, Butty, Vera Duckworth, Newton and Ridley's. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the northwest of England. There's a certain atmosphere to these towns, je ne sais quoi, a certain comme des garçons. Liverpool, Manchester, Bolton, Ormskirk, names that are redolent of, well, towns in the northwest of England. And there's one company that captured the atmosphere, the franchise, and most important of all, the music of the region. A company so famous that the Ford Motor Company named a car after it. The Northwest was Jive Central. It was the happening place for all neat, reet, petite, beat freaks who had a taste for the bass and a head for the highs and the verbal reasoning powers of a credulous llama. In those days, cotton was still king, and the mills were alive with the sound of music. So much music, in fact, that all a Granada film crew had to do was to take a walk in the streets or hop on a train to record rattling good times and raving rock and roll. This was an everyday scene on the 7:57 Manchester Victoria to Preston service, calling at Kearsley, Adlington and Chorley, often subject to delays caused by blues singers on the line. For in the blues wailingest north, all white-collar commuters made sure they had their mojos working before they left home.
You know it did, didn't it? Oh, oh, yes, how it rained. I said it rained, children. Rain, oh, yes, didn't it? Yes, didn't it? You know it did, or didn't it? Oh, my Lord, how it rained. You know it rained 40 days, rained 40 nights. To make my garment fit me right. And when I get to heaven, gonna put on my robe, walk around in glory, tell the glad news. Look up David in the heat of the day, tune up a harp and begin to play. I know it rained, you know it rained. Oh, how it rained, rained too long, all night long. Rain, 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 rain. Didn't it rain, children? Rain, oh yes. Didn't it, yes, didn't it, you know it did, or didn't it? Oh, my Lord, how it rained. cried out, my friends. The angel's got the key and you can't get in. I know it rain, you know it rain. Rain too long, all night long. Rain all day, rain all night. Rain, 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 rain. Rain, 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 rain. Rain, children. Rain, oh yes. Didn't it, yes. Didn't it, you know it did, didn't it? Oh my Lord, how it rained!
Thank you very, very much. Chicken in the barn. Woo, honey, I'm all over, baby. Jerry's got the bull by the horn. Yeah, and I ain't faking. I got the whole lot of shaking going on. Well, I did shake, baby, shake. I did shake, baby, shake. I did shake it, baby, shake it. I did shake, baby, shake. Come on over. Whole lot of shaking going on. Chicken in the barn, who's barn, what barn, my barn? Come on, baby, well, I got the bull by the horn. Yeah, I ain't faking, whole lot of shaking going on. Easy now, this shake. Woo, shake it, baby. You can shake it one time for Jerry Lee. Well, I have to come on over, baby, whole lot of shaking going on. Now get it down real low one time, now shake. Baby, shake. All you gotta do, honey, is stand it in one little old spot. And then I want you to wiggle around just a little bit. And honey, that's when you got something. Yeah, that's when you got something. That's when you have got something. Woo! I want you to shake it, baby. I want you to shake it one time. I want you to shake it one time for yourself. Yeah. And then, honey, I want you to shake it, but don't break it. Woo! You can shake it one time for Jerry Lee Lewis. Yeah.
But soon the Northwest had its very own sound. The Mersey beat, a beat that started here, or somewhere a bit like it, and went on to capture the world. Suddenly it seemed as if everybody in Liverpool with a guitar had a one-way ticket to the toppermost of the poppermost. Essentially, it was a blend of American beat culture, French existentialism, and a Weltschmerz of German neo-expressionism. It was the very soul of the post-war industrial zeitgeist, cocking a snook at bourgeois pretensions. The times were out of joint. The dream of mid-20th century capitalism had faded, and everywhere alienated young rebels were ready to stand up and be counted. We demand a new world, they cried. We demand a fair deal. We demand funny haircuts and black polo necks. We demand Japanese wives and vegetarian dogs. We all live in a yellow submarine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Artistes, young and old, clambered onto the bandwagon with varying degrees of success.
It has been a hard day's night, and I have been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. That's why I love to come home, 'cause when I get you alone... No, sod it.
Back to the opening, quick.
It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. That's why I love to come home, 'cause when I get you alone, you know I feel all right. Oh, shit. Oh, what fucking thing. Give us that thing a minute. Look. Hello there. I know the word. Oh, well, it's just a second.
You know, I work all day.
You know I work all day. It has been a hard day's night, and I have been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel all right. You know I work all day to get you money to buy you things. And it's worth it just to hear you say, you'll give me everything. That's why I love to come home, 'cause when I get you alone, you know I feel okay.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away.
And here is another familiar song, given an unfamiliar twist.
Oh, I believe in yesterday.
Suddenly, I'm not half the one I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why he had to go, I don't know, he wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
By the mid-60s, Granadaland had become almost a shrine to visiting musicians from all over the world. Bob Dylan came here, Jimi Hendrix came here, and Janis Joplin went by that waste paper bin over there. Two such pilgrims, a young American folk duo named Simon and Garfunkel, perhaps now better known as Shorty and the Strange One, was sitting on a railway station in Widnes, a small Lancashire town. Paul Simon had a ticket for his destination. They were on a tour of one-night stands, their suitcase and guitar in hand. This is absolutely true, this. Suddenly, Paul Simon was inspired. He pulled out a bit of paper and a pencil and he quickly wrote a song. Sadly, Widnes, wonderful Widnes, the wibbly-wobbliest town you'll ever see, has become all but forgotten, even by the people of Widnes. But the song he wrote a few minutes later has become a kind of anthem for anybody who knows 3 chords and plays in a wine bar on a Thursday night. Granada was amongst the first to capture it.
I'm sitting in the railway station, got a ticket for my destination. On a tour of one-night stands, my suitcase and guitar in hand. and every stop is neatly planned for a poet and a one-man band. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts are escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Every day's an endless stream of cigarettes and magazines. And each town looks the same to me, the movies and the factories, and every stranger's face I see reminds me that I long to be homeward bound. I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Tonight I'll sing my songs again, I'll play the game and pretend. But all my words come back to me in shades of mediocrity, like emptiness in harmony. I need someone to comfort me. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Silently for me.
Stand by.
Both on. Mark it.
World Tomorrow, the future of music. Scene 1, take 1.
Nothing interesting happened for the next 10 years.
Punk was invented in February 1976 by my mate Byron. Oh, he was a hard man. He worked for Sketchley's and he used to keep the safety pins in his nose to stop them falling down behind the till. He dressed his kids in black plastic bags hoping that the bin men would take them away, and he had the gift of the gob. At one point he was on more than a pint of Benylin a day, and his expectorations could drown a spaniel at 30 paces. Bayek, in them days we were poor, but we knew how to wet a pal.
Stand my natural emotions. You make me feel I'm hurt and I'm hurt. If I start a commotion, I run the risk of losing you, and that's worse. Ever fall in love with someone, ever fall in love with someone, ever fall in love with someone you should have fallen in love with. I can't see much of the future unless we find out who's to blame. What a shame. And we can't go much further, much longer unless we realize we are the same. Ever fall in love with someone, ever fall in love with someone, ever fall in love with someone you should have fallen in love with. You spur my natural emotions. You make me feel I'm hurt and I'm hurt. And if I start a commotion, I'll only end up losing you, and that's worse. Ever fall in love with someone, ever fall in love with someone, ever fall in love with someone you should have fallen in love with. Ever fall in love with someone, ever fall in love with someone, ever fall in love with someone you should have should have fallen away.
To the center of the city where our roads meet, waiting for you. To the depths of the ocean where all hope sank, searching for you. Moving through the silence without motion, waiting for you. In a room with no window in the corner, I found truth.
Did everything I wanted to. I let them use you for their own ends. To the center of the city in the night, waiting for you. To the center of the city in the night, waiting for you.
The Granada beat goes on. And so there we have it, 1,500 years of music on Granada television, the glittering galaxy of stars that we call Big Beat Land, and I knew them all. The greats and the not-so-greats, the stars and the ones who didn't quite make it, the talented and the severely strange. Some of them are dead now. Some have moved on to fresher pastures and new kinds of music. People often come to me and they say, Alexi, of all the stars you knew who thought you were a fun guy and wanted to hang out with you and have your babies, who was the greatest of the greatest? And I say, oh, there's no question, Turry. The greatest of them all was our Billy. I remember the first time that Billie Holiday came into the Granada studios. She was nervous, her face flushed with excitement and illegal drugs. I said, what are you going to sing for us tonight, Billie? She said, I'm going to sing a song about you, Alexi, you big porgy bastard.
I love you, Porgy. Don't take me. Don't let him handle me and drive me mad. If you can keep me, I want to stay here with you forever. I've got my man. Someday I know he's coming back to call me. He's going to handle me and hold me so. It's going to be like dying, Porgy, when he calls me. But when he comes, I know I'll have to go. I love you, Porgy. Don't let him take me. Don't let him handle me and drive me mad. If you can keep me, I've got to stay here with you forever. I've got my man.